Holy shit, is that what I look like? Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Let me just fucking... Okay. Oh, what is wrong with the chat box? Why is that? Oh my God. Good morning, gamers. Welcome to the Demon Zone. I'm your host this week, the final gamer, John Super Eye Patch Walsh. What the fuck is going on? What is happening? Can I... Oh, I see. I tried to implement a fancy new theme because I thought 3 years of consistent streaming computer microphone. No, why? I was only away for a week. Why is everything broken? How did I ever read this shit? There we go. Now you should be hearing my usual dulcet tones, and nothing should be wrong. Except everything is wrong. Yeah, okay. Hi, okay. What the fuck was that? What? Okay. Is that... Oh, Jesus, what is that now? Hi, John. So great to catch a start. When you made your first video, did you know you'd be squandering your potential one day to be a 40-year-old man playing video games? Doesn't it hurt? Does it hurt like when you betrayed the Wrench sisters, your party saw off their limbs and not even used the footage? Does it hurt to see the look in your wife's eyes when she tells her friends her husband plays video games for a living? Does it hurt when you abandoned Levi? Does it hurt?
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Well, clearly must be confusing me with some kind of other streamer there. John looks like he was just ejected from an airplane. Well, I mean, that's not, like, untrue. I mean, it is. But I don't know why... Okay, I do know why the chat looks like this. I downloaded a new theme because I thought 3 years of being a streamer meant I should take this seriously. And it has broken absolutely fucking everything. And I don't know how to turn it off. So... for the duration of this stream...
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
We're gonna have to go with stream elements that look ripped from a scientific laboratory and are too small for me to read. I'm glad that Mondo Cool is back, though. That's fun. I guess Dongs was getting old. But really, we probably...
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
There's a super loud Wolfman. Okay, let's turn that down. Okay, so subscription.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Let's just turn that right down. Cool. And then let's put this up here. You know all I wanted? I just wanted a motherfucking counter to show the Twitch views and the YouTube views at the same time. And that's the only thing that hasn't fucking worked at all. And I don't know why. Guys, what the fucking... Is that like a bit subscription? KJ Sandwich, you've probably already been asked this, but if you had a chance to see Obsession yet, me and my friends have seen it 3 times now, can't stop talking about it. I am going to see it next week. It has been a long time since I was recommended a film this much, and I will give my full thoughts on it at some point, probably in some kind of regular Eye Patch Wolf video. Um, yes, that is what's happening. Um, it's funny. I actually just came across this Blue Sky post, and I know it wasn't targeted at me. It felt so specifically targeted at me and my audience. Bitches will draw the cutest, most adorable girl of all time and then boot up a video of Fear and Hunger to watch an LP of it. Um, I know that's not like directly because of me, because I don't think this person knows who I am, but I feel like that's become a significant portion of my audience, right? People who like draw cute things while watching my Fear and Hunger playthroughs. If my recent stroll through an artist's alley is anything to go by, uh, a lot of people be watching me play that them there Fear and Hunger. Emily, thank you so much for picking up some merch at eyepatchwolves.com. I really enjoy you watching your video essays since I need some new shirts. I figured I should check out your shop. Thank you, Emily. That's very kind. If you too would like to pick up some merch, you can do so over at eyepatchwolves.com. Get a bunch of cool shit over there. Guys, why do I look like shit? Well, it's simple. Number one, just look kind of weird in general. Number two, got off a plane from Canada not 48 hours ago and still a little jet lagged to fuck. But that's okay, because I'm a stone cold professional and I'm here to entertain you all and distract you from the abject misery that is modern existence. I know a lot of horrifying things are happening in the world right now. A lot of unfathomable evil running free in a way that we cannot possibly comprehend. What can you do about it? Probably not a whole lot in the next 3 hours. What can you do? Maybe just give your little brain a rest and spend some time with a delirious Irish YouTuber turned streamer. How's that sound, everyone? Does that sound good? Does that sound like what we're here for? Distract my brain, please, funny eye patch wolf person. I will do my best, Frankie FM or Frankie TM. Snorlax, thank you for the subscription. Mina the Hollower and iPad stream. Time to enjoy Fat Boy Friday. Snorlax, I want to go play Mina the Hollower so bad. I think that shit looks dope. I found out Mina the Hollower was coming out because someone was complaining about it and like being like, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. And everything they were saying they don't like about it, I was like, oh, hook it to John's veins. So I'm looking forward to that one. Yo, John, how is Canada? Canada was fucking... What? Okay, that's like a stylish new... I guess that's the super... Is that the new super chat notification? Damn. Yes, it is! Okay, YouTube super chatters. That's what... Just a little bit. Canada was great, guys. Canada was fucking awesome. I got to hang out with Foxcade. I got to hang out with Reggie. I got to hang out with Wooly Versus, who... all kayfabe aside, are just some of my favorite goddamn people on this planet, and it was so wonderful to be around them again and see our meet my old friend Rachel, meet Steph, Stephanie, who is the con director or the guest liaison. Shout outs to her, did super good job. Made a new friend called Natalie. She was great, and it was just kind of fucking awesome. It was one of the like most feel good cons I have ever done. People gave me so many... Okay, look, I got to address... You see this right here? This is not physical evidence that it nearly all became too much. I was just shaving with a razor, with like an electric razor, and this shit always happens when I do. Okay? This is not my attempt to escape into the great beyond, It was just a shaving accident. Okay. Um, Fursuit. It's not a fursuit, Mark. I guess bits have a sound now as well. You got a hickey from a wife who loves you. It's not a hickey either. It's just listen.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Me and my wife have not touched in at least 8 years. Okay? The very thought is ridiculous at this point. So it's not that. It's just a razor mark. I know there's so many more exciting things it could be. It's just
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Wait, did the Oh, weird, something happens. Are we good? Audio good? Everything okay, chat? We doing all right? Um Looks more like you encountered a drunken vampire who missed the mark. I wish, Ali Pugs. I wish. Um A strong 2 meter tall lady picked you up and bit your neck. Look, okay, now we're just reading my wish journal. Um it certainly wasn't a small child choking you out. No. Okay, guys, can I just correct some misconceptions that have gone around about that story? I was like walking around. So someone asked me a question at the panel. Could you tell the story of the time a 7-year-old girl choked you out? And no, I couldn't, because first of all, she wasn't fucking 7. She was 4. And second of all, she didn't choke me out. I gave up. Okay? That's different. That keeps scaring the shit out of me. Foolish Mortals, thank you for the subscription. Did you come out as non-binary or did I misinterpret? I guess that's I guess who's to say, Foolish Mortals. Team Ghost Rider NYC, £2.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
John is only trying to isekai via shaving himself. Jesus. Happy to see the return of my favorite AI artist, but it's spelled like A-E-Y-E. Very clever. Very clever. Let me get this screen real quick. I feel like people are now doing that notification more because they know it's scaring the shit out of me, but that's okay. It all goes into John's bank account at the end of the day. From CBQG3YH, I think maybe did I encounter this person in real life recently? Did I encounter this person maybe in a hot tub? Yeah, there was one point at the weekend I got into a hot tub and I sat down next to a lady and she immediately goes, "Hi, John." And I was like, "Hello." And then she was like, I was trying to figure out specifically what audience she was, because there's a big difference between like Versus Wolves viewers, Super Eye Patch Wolf viewers, regular Eye Patch Wolf viewers, and stream viewers. And after a little minute, I was like, I think this is a stream viewer. I was right. She was very nice. If it's the same person I'm thinking of. Have you seen Hokum? Genuinely feels like a Silent Hill movie more than an actual Silent Hill movie. No, I have not. But I am looking forward to seeing it.
Boys. Mondo cool.
Amory C3987, thank you for the super chat. And Versus by One, standard but well executed battle shonen with cool twist, interesting ideas, and goaded by Azuma Kyorti. I don't know what. I think maybe a part of your message got cut off, and I don't know what battle shonen you're talking about. Snorlax, thank you for the subscription. Into the Hollower, cannot wait to play that. And then we have Emily and Anne-Marie SF389. Oh, yo, just want to share two series I care about. First is Claire's trilogy of Netflix series, which are Peak, Sincerely, and Real Human Heartache in one. Huh. VCOM7418, thank you for the subscription. Hello, John. Quick update on the Saya Kamatani storyline. Saya lost the belt that you probably saw to Tama's protege, Saya, and at the show this week, her former tag partner and stable leader, Twin Her, came back to stardom. Highly recommended checking the moment. Saya and Utami are amazing. The wrestling is good. Will do. Thank you. Thanks for coming to Canada. Bad information here due to the time limit. I left without saying that I was hooked by your Hunter x Hunter video nearly 10 years ago. And I don't think I'd be half the artist I am without you. Oh, okay. So, no, yeah, I know who this is. Mamowaru is someone who dropped by the table at the autograph signing and had this really fascinating take on my story about going to Japan, and particularly the part. I'm not going to say the whole story again. I will if you watch these streams long enough. I will do one day, but I'm not doing it again. And when I brought my insurance information to the dentist's office, I could see a crack through the door that the entire staff of the dentists were laughing at me. And her possible explanation for this could be that Joho Walsh could be kind of translated as, like, I can't remember what way she put it. She had a way, but it kind of broke down as Joho Warusho or something like that. I can't remember. And that is basically Japanese for bad information. So when they looked at my name, they saw the name Bad Information. I am now the bad information. That is what I am. That is my new name. It's the new 2026 gimmick. I am bad information, okay? Joho Bad Information Walsh. Yep, that's it. John gave up to a girl the same way as John Cena did to Gunther. Anyway, you plan to make a tag team to get wrestling gold. It's funny, my match with that little girl did actually go beat for beat exactly the same as John Cena match with Gunther. Like, exactly the same. Final Gamer Story. Have you heard of Perfect Tides Station to Station? It's a point-and-click adventure visual novel set in 2003 that absolutely destroyed me, and it seems way up your alley. I have had that on my list for a while. Funny you should say that, Krillis5364. Rawaru? Raro? Sometimes I feel like people's names are entirely designed to make me make silly noises. I met you at Anime North. You wrecked I watch Katana Gatari. I can't find it online, and the DVD costs $500. I can't abandon this now, but just know I blame you. Thanks for the wreck. It was nice. Well, you know, if it's lost media, then buddy, you're doing a moral good by stealing it, if you hear me correctly. Is this finally a release day for the patch? Definitely not. Have you played more Zato? No, I have mainly been traveling and dealing with various personal life explosions, we'll call them. Yeah, have had an odd string of people in my personal life needing some things seen to, and then I got off the plane and got home and immediately things exploded again. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. But no, things are good. Things are good. Do any of those explosions have to do with whatever you ordered from the substandard poutine truck on the last day of the convention? Oh, do you know, I had a really creepy realization recently, and it's about people recognizing me. And I can't remember. One of my friends said this to me, right? Where I was talking about like how often I get recognized in public now, and I would say I get recognized um, semi frequently. Like I'd say if I go for a walk around a crowded city for more than an hour, decent enough chance someone will kind of spot me. And I was just like, that's a lot. And then my friend kind of said, yeah, and that's only the people that come up to you. And I don't think she meant it this way. That's like low key kind of terrifying, you know? Uh just yeah. That would have gone into the social anxiety horror video if if I had thought of it. Um uh, this is why I never wanted to be famous. Okay, genuine question though. I don't think I'm famous. I think I'm some in between step. Like I'm not fucking Beyonce, you know, or Eminem, or a variety of other celebrities who are doubtlessly as relevant today as they were when I was young. Um, you're a public figure, yeah. Internet famous, yeah. Internet famous, famous, yeah, yeah. You are known. But I think sometimes like I forget how known I am because like I don't go to that many cons. Like I live in Ireland and I mostly stay inside my goblin house, and I don't really, I'm just here with my wife, who belittles me most of the time, and so I don't feel famous. And then I go to a con, and I try and walk around an artist alley, and that is complicated sometimes. Like sometimes it's fine, and but then some, like you could go like some periods and you won't be recognized for like 10 or 20 minutes, and then you go other periods and it's like people coming up to you like every couple of steps, and it's it's nice, like it is cool. And I, especially since like the vast majority of people come up to me are just so lovely and like so happy to see you. But then like it's mad as well. Like we did the versus Wolves autograph signing. It was me, Wooly, Reggie, and Fox, and we're all just kind of sitting there like signing autographs, and it was really really fun. The signing was meant to be 2 hours, but the line was very very long, and it ended up being like 4 hours. And I kind of felt bad afterwards because I felt like at hour four, my brain was fucking mush. Like I couldn't. It was so hard. Like if you met me at hour one, I bet we had a great talk. If you met me at hour four, I like, okay, I'm not even joking here. Like I feel bad because I feel like if you met me like at hour three or four, I was probably barely making sense. I was probably like, "Hey, thanks for queuing. What do you want me to sign?" Okay. And then I probably misspelt my own name, and you look down at your autograph card and it said, "Thanks for coming out. Best Wooly." Like that's how I think that exchange probably went. And I feel bad because people fucking come out from all over the place to see you. And like for some people, like they really want to see you. I don't know why anyone would want to see me. I'm not saying that. I don't understand. But it's like, fuck, I hope I gave this person like the experience they wanted, you know? Um Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. And like but that said, like one of the best parts for Anime North was like all the people I met. People gave me all kinds of crazy presents. Check out this fucking thing. How fucking rad is this? Look, it's a little crow and a little wolf from My Patch Wolves, and someone just fucking made this and gave it to me. Like it's a little 3D stand thing. So fucking sick. Like the sickest ever. Um, yeah, it's so legit. One of the nicest things I've ever kind of gotten. People gave me all kinds of shit. Let me give me 1 sec. Uh, Skillful Ferret gave me a bunch of their like prints in person, which is just unbelievably fucking cool. I got like just yeah, it was pretty overwhelming, honestly. Like people just, I gave me so much like fan art and so much cool stuff, and it made me think a lot about, I guess, like just my relationships with cons and stuff, you know. And it's tricky, right? Because like, so I'm gonna talk about something, and I've been kind of in two minds about talking about it publicly for a little while, and I don't even want to get too into it, and I don't want to get like descriptive about it, but I think it's just been something, I don't know. I think I just need to kind of hash this out on stream a little bit. There was an incident in the last year at a con where basically someone kind of like came upon me when I was by myself, and I think this person was like having a bit of an episode, we'll say, like something really, really wasn't going right with them. And um I would say it felt like a little dangerous. You know, it felt like the probably the first time I've ever been at a con and had to think about like, are am I safe right now? You know? And that's a shitty feeling. You know, it's a shitty thing to have to deal with that, and it's a shitty thing to like have to make future plans so that like doesn't happen again. Is this con specifically or outside? This was outside a con. So I think what happened is that this person was, and this was not at Anime North, by the way. I think what happened is that this person was following me through the con and waited till I was by myself, and then I was like outside the con by myself, they approached me, and I don't even want to talk about it. Like I don't even want to say what they said or anything like that, but I will just say that like things got really weird really fast. And it like I got out of it fine, and like there was no like physical harm to me or anything, but it was a moment that like really fucking spooked me, you know, like really genuinely, like I went back to my hotel room and I was like, I am not going outside for several hours, you know. And it sucks, right? Because like for as bad as that scenario went, there is scenarios where like it could have gone worse, like much worse, you know what I mean? And scenarios like that have happened, like you hear about them and stuff. And it made me think a lot about like, my relationship with cons and like how I'm meant to navigate them from this point on, And like it sucks as well because like this happened and then I always remember like maybe 30 seconds later another person came up to me being like, wanting a photo or whatever. And like I was able to like get back in my head and be like, okay, yeah, let's do this. But like my reaction was like, like fuck, and like another one. And it was scary. Like it was legit scary. And it's a weird one because like you just never know what people's intentions are. And it sucks because like I fucking love going to cons and I had such a great time at Anime North and like I just so many like great interactions, just lovely people. But once that happens like once you have one fucked up interaction with someone like that, it does you are always kind of being like, is this gonna happen again? And then like sometimes someone will say something that like doesn't make sense, you don't know what they're talking about, and then for a moment it's like, where's this going? You know? And that sucks. Like it sucks so bad. Um and I think Anime North was great because so much of it didn't feel like that. You know what I mean? But it's just this content creation being a public figure thing, I swear to God, it is weird. I've said this before. This is the best job I've ever had. This is the hardest job I have ever had. And I say that as someone who has worked as a painter decorator, who has worked retail, who has worked in offices, who has done all kinds of shit. This job, like, so messes with you in such a specific way sometimes. Um, uh, this is why more and more people become VTubers. Totally. It only takes one, unfortunately. And yeah, like, here's the thing. Like, if you add up, like, every interaction I've had with a fan at a con, it has to be, like, over, like, 1,000, maybe 2,000 people. Like, lifetime fan interactions with cons. There's been so many. I've done, like, fucking multiple 4-hour meetups. I've, like, walked through cons and got recognized every, like, 5 steps. And, like, 99.999 are so chill and so pleasant. And like the people that aren't, I just think they're usually just trying too hard or just whatever. This was not that. This was like, oh, I think this is dangerous. Like not just for me, but like this person as well. And like I think this person, I think they were just like going through an episode or something. Like there was something not right. But then like that kind of annoys me as well because like the the people that are in this person's life should be aware that that potential is there. Um but yeah, it sucks that like you can have all those interactions and they can all be great, but it also makes you realize then when you have a dangerous interaction how different that feels from anything else. Like anything else. And it's spooky. It's spooky. Bad apple spoils the bunch. Yeah, because like I don't want to be fucking walking around a con like spooked. Um, one of the Pokemon creators I enjoy watching says he's been groped, touched inappropriately a couple of times during those photos, and had other strange fans. So like in terms of like sexual harassment, like groping and stuff like that, I have also had that. Unfortunately, I've had that a ton. Not in a while, but that has totally happened. This was even a step up from that. This was like, oh my god, like what the fuck is happening? And then like you know, once I was out of the situation, like in the situation, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was kind of just confused, and I was like, wait, what is going on? And then like I got myself out of the situation, and then I kind of walked back to my hotel room, closed the door to my hotel room, and then immediately it was like, what the fuck just happened? And then it kind of hit me, and yeah, this job. I think like YouTubers are weird, and I think they're weird because you have to get into YouTube and to get into like making video essays specifically. You have to be this weird cross section of like introvert and narcissist, working from like not the stablest foundation, and then it gets weird. And yeah, and like I fucking hate that, because like god damn, like I meet so many lovely people doing this job. A lot of my best friends now are people I met because of this job and like interacting at cons and stuff like that. And it sucks that like fucking it comes to this. Um Chat, did John have a bad time at the con? Not Anime North. I want to be clear. Anime North was fucking awesome, and the staff were so great as well. The staff Anime North, they would like I had like a handler the entire time. So like even if I wanted to go to Artist Alley, they'd have someone there, just like just like a second pair of eyes and stuff. And like that shit does so much to kind of help you feel safe at cons. But yeah, I remember listening to Austin Walker talk about this before, and he said something, and it was like, so if you don't know, Austin Walker is a former member of the Giant Beast cast, does a ton of his own shit right now. He has a board game called Realis. I think he has another one called Friends. He has a podcast called Friends at the Table. Very, very successful. But he said this thing about like being like a micro celebrity. And it was about how to be a celebrity in the past, you had to be successful to the point that you became like this financial commodity. And around that commodity builds up a machine, like this entire infrastructure designed to keep you separate from your audience. And now there's a kind of celebrity where the machine isn't there. Do you know what I mean? And like sometimes you don't even realize that the machine needs to be there until something kind of bad happens. But then, like, a lot of micro celebrities and a lot of internet people, they make decent money. Like, I definitely make decent money from YouTube. Like, I am snug as fuck, but I'm not like a millionaire. Like personal security seems like a lot. But then, like, I always think of like the trash taste guys at London MCM. Does anyone remember that when a guy like came up on stage and just sat next to them, and there's like nothing they could do. Um, and that to me was like kind of their wake up call of like, I think I need to take shit more seriously. And I hate to say it, but like, there's a part of me that's like, do I need to take this shit more seriously? Like, should I be looking into security when going into cons and stuff now? And that fucking sucks. Like, that sucks. I just want to go to a fucking con, and have a good time. Um, yeah. Mm, getting too big. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like it's just you never think about it. Like this is the kind of stuff you never consciously think about it until shit like that happens, and it hits you. You know, it's like, fuck, like things are different now, and you can never go back. Like you can never ever go back. And I don't think I'd wanna. Like genuinely, like even with all the fucking weird shit I got to deal with, I don't think I'd wanna because I love doing this. I really do, and I would never want being afraid of stuff to stop me from doing things. So like I'm still gonna do this. You know, I'm still gonna do regular eye patch wolf. I'm still gonna do super eye patch wolf, and I'm still gonna go to cons. But I think with cons specifically, it is just this question of like, I think I need to take how I navigate that stuff more seriously, because I think if that incident had gotten even 10% worse, that like I never need to see what the escalation of what happened is, you know. Oh, thank you so much for dropping by, Pop Tart. I hope things are well. um Someone just commented daily female experience. That is not lost on me. Better Davis Jr. I was actually talking to Rebecca about this recently. I kind of said all this shit, and then I was like, man, being a woman must be tough. Where it's like someone comes up to you and they're like, do you have the time? You look really pretty, and it's like, well, I hope this person doesn't fucking murder me. So yeah, I get it. I get it. Um, the Drag King Cobra. I think it's because you have a genuine vibe and share genuine stories. A lot of folk who do have some form of issues think that they already know you, forgetting that they don't know you. See, I think that's kind of what happens. People have it in their head how an interaction with me is going to go. And like, I'll tell you guys right now, if you come up to me at a con, I'm going to be like, oh, hey, nice to see you. I'm going to let you say whatever you want to say. And then I'm going to ask you, like, hey, are you enjoying the con? Or, like, are you more into anime or games? Or just, like, I'm just going to chat with you for a little bit. And, like, it's going to be a nice experience, as it is 99% of the time. Sometimes I feel like there's a subsection of people who see that interaction as, like, an opportunity to become, like, my best friend. And, that's we're not going to become best friends in like a 2-minute interaction. And then I think some people then like they'll try and kind of force a closeness nearly, and when they realize like, oh, okay, that's not what this is, they get kind of upset. And that's kind of what happens with this incident. I think this person really thought that like this was going to become like a relationship, and then when it didn't become that, they got like quite upset and angry, and it was just, oh, it was fucking weird. It is the kind of interaction I feel like I had to shower off, um but uh Willie's ears are burning right now. um Somebody trying to become my patch wolf tier Wooly. Ooh. That's an uncomfortable thought. I guess that's the problem. I'm the proof that you can do that. But like, guys, I'm special. I'm not special. I just did somehow. Okay, here's the thing though. I wasn't trying to become friends with Wooly. Like, I genuinely had no intention of like, like I didn't. So in that original Hunter x Hunter video, the thing people always leave out is like, at no point during that video did I call out Wooly or say Wooly's name ever. You know, it's like I had no intention of that. And then when they like talked about me on Best Friends cast, I felt like my fucking brain was exploding. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then I go to Magfest, which I'd already like been to the year before, and my hotel room is next to Woolies. And we just kind of hung it. Like, I would say, I don't think we even really became like friends that first Magfest. We did hang out and we did have a nice time, but it was only like the next Magfest that we started to get like close. You know what I mean? And it wasn't a plan. It just kind of happened. Um. So you're saying Wooly forced the friendship? That is what I'm saying. Uh, as someone who used to watch Super Best Friends, the crossover blew my mind too. I mean, fucking imagine me. You know, like imagine me sitting there on a Tuesday afternoon, sitting in my favorite cafe, eating my favorite sandwich, like I do every Tuesday, listening to my favorite podcast, which at the time was Super Best Friends, and all of a sudden it's like I think Pat just goes like, "Did you guys see this? Did you guys see this video about Bleach?" And my first thought was, "Who the fuck else made a video on Bleach?" You know, and I was like annoyed. And then as he was talking, it was like, "Oh, he's talking about me." And my universe kind of imploded a little bit because the podcast reached back out, you know? Um, hey, John, do you think sending you Steel Battalion in the mail was cheaper than just sending you a round flight to deliver it? It was most certainly more expensive than that. I cannot fathom why Wooly handled things that way. It's done now, and it's fine. The Abyss stared back. That's what it was! That's what it was! Crazy times. Crazy moments. What a world we live in, chat. What a world we live in. I want to do a proper regular Eye Patch Wolf video about it, but guys, I've been back watching that them there AEW. And you know what? I am comfortable saying we're back, baby. We are back. AEW is fucking great. Again, I feel excited to be watching it. I look forward to it every week. There are character arcs that I am actively following, and I think AEW got seriously fucked up after All In 2020 whatever. And after CM Punk left, it just fucked up the company in a bunch of weird ways. Not even blaming him. It did. And I am happy to say that we're back. The AEW has been fantastic. Darby Allin's title run was one of my favorite title runs in history. I'll talk about it more in the regular Eye Patch Wolf video. MJF is on top and as good and better as he has ever been. And I think I love wrestling again. And goddamn, it makes me so happy. Because WWE has been the drizzling shits. John, did you see the Spring Bash show? I am catching up on the Spring Bash show. I have not watched it yet. I'm on like day 4. John, have you watched JJK Season 3? Not yet. I will. Okay, a few super chats to catch up with here. Starling Hawk, thank you for the $20 super chat. I was at the con and you and entire crew were awesome. So much of us in line appreciated you guys sticking around for so long. I was happy to tell the Dell computer story and the Stealth top 5 reference. Thank you, Starling Hawk. That is very sweet. Andrew Thomas Music, thank you for the super chat. Had experience with this while traveling. The buddy system is almost necessary nowadays. Numbers equal safety. It's humbling too, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that's it. Like I think I just gotta have a buddy. That's because I don't think this would have happened if someone else was there. Hi, bad information. Have you seen Super Eye Patch Wolf? Have you? I was going to ask him where Olivia went. You know, the wholesome Fear and Hunger girl. Last I saw, he went with that boxer to the train. I hope she's got the wheelchair soon. Oh. Not big on wrestling, but I like Danhausen. Danhausen's a lot of fun. Let me set my fan here. It's hot as heck. Hot as darn heck. The New Day being released after being asked to take a pay cut is the last straw for me. Why? Okay. Why the fuck are wrestlers being asked to take pay cuts in a company that has never been more profitable? Like, the only reason I will check in on WWE as rarely as I do now is because I care about the wrestlers, I care about the talent, and I want them to do well, you know? And like, when they do something good, I still want to celebrate them. But Jesus Christ, why are they being asked to take pay cuts? I mean, fucking, can you imagine a more profitable era of WWE? And don't even say to me like Attitude Era, because they have Saudi money now, you know? Yeah, it drives me fucking crazy. One more super and I gotta bounce. I'm turning 30 and I'm at least 1% less terrified. Do you have any advice for going into your 30s? Oh, I have really good advice for going into your 30s. Sorry I didn't get to this sooner. I hope you see the VOD. Okay, here's the thing about being 30, right? And here's why it actually kind of fucking rules. And I can only say this with barely any time left on the 30s clock. By the time you're 29, everybody in your life has already given up on you being whatever they thought you could be, including yourself. Meaning now, you have the space to be whatever the fuck you want. Okay? All your dreams have fallen apart. You haven't succeeded in goddamn anything, and that's great. Because now, all the emptiness is just potential. You can do whatever you fucking want. You want to know what I did when I was 29? I went to wrestling training, I started a podcast, and I started a YouTube channel. And things worked out just fine. You're gonna be okay because now you've gotten all the bullshit out of the way. Everything that you thought you want to do and now realize that you don't actually want to do it, you just liked the idea of it, that's all fucking gone. You're done, you're cool, you can now go do the actual shit that makes you happy. How do you know what makes you happy? You try a bunch of shit and you keep doing the shit you don't want to stop. That's it. That's the secret to life, everyone. That's the secret to success and happiness, and that's it. Enjoy. My gift to you. What's really strange is I make 6 figures a year, but I feel like an absolute failure. Buddy, that's probably just because, like, your job, it doesn't make you feel the way it should, you know? Like, you're probably just not happy doing it. And I promise you, like, if you were making way less and had a job that you fucked with, you'd be way happier. Way, way happier. Obviously, YouTube is a very privileged position, and I love it, but, like, if you took away all that I love about this job that is not financial, the financial side of it would not make it worth it. Like, not even fucking close. So, yeah. I am turning 50 and a lot of my people still expect me to become someone else. Are my friends and family mean? They do sound kind of bad, K-Hane. But I would also say, like, is that their expectation or your expectation? I don't know. I don't know your scenario. But either way, at 50, you shouldn't fucking care. Fuck them. Fuck them. Be disappointing. Be a disaster. Embrace the chaos. Become something new. That's my advice. Um, I can't imagine loving my job. Well, I mean, like, there's times when I don't love my job. There's times where I feel like strongly negative towards my job. Um, but the good times make it worth it, for sure. Like, I wake up some mornings not wanting to write a script, not wanting to have a meeting, not wanting to do all the weird shit that for some reason has bafflingly become my job. I have so many fucking meetings now. It's annoying. Um, Pick the Shura ending. Fuck yes, Glenn Sect. We're not going to go any more into that because spoilers for something possibly. Pick the fucking Shura ending. I've lost my job. I'll become a YouTuber. Okay, look. Here's what I always say about YouTube. It should be no one's A plan. Never it's a fun B plan. It's an enjoyable B plan. Hell, it can even be a lucrative B plan. It should be no one's A plan. I was at the con and you, the entire crew, were just awesome. Oh, sorry. Thank you for that. I already read that one. But thank you, Starling Hawk. I appreciate it. It's amazing seeing which people really love you when you genuinely express yourself and your boundaries. You lose the ones who are mean to you. You lose the ones who are mean. You're meant to lose, and the ones you keep worth living. Yeah, completely. Do you know, I had a thing with a friend recently, and it was like quite difficult, but it was basically about a conversation that we were both scared to have for a very long time. And when I say very long time, I mean like years, like 5 or 6 years, and there was a lot that went unsaid. And we went out for a drink recently after some stuff happened, and we had that conversation. And it was a hard conversation, but it was cool. But for as difficult as the conversation was, it was so much easier than not having that conversation. All the stupid fucking petty gripes with each other, all the dumbass like secret resentments and all this kind of shit. Having the conversation was so much easier than dealing with all that bullshit. And I feel like such a fucking tit because like I feel like some of this stuff was stuff that like I was like kind of unhappy about for years and years and years, and I wish I just fucking spoke to them. I wish I just fucking talked to them. So that's gonna be my last dollop of life advice. If you have weird shit with people in your lives, just talk to them, and if it works out, great. And if it doesn't work out, get rid of them. But it's not worth holding on to shit. Oh, we're kind of all over the place today, chat. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. Let me see what time is it. Guys, we should play some Fear and Hunger. We should absolutely play some Fear and Hunger. Has your Jiro from Tekken 8 been discussed yet? I ain't got nothing to say, but good business. That's some good shit. I'm happy. I'm probably going to be back next week with like a new overlay and everything, and we're going to get this shit like sorted properly because this is weird. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Thank you to Dark Raccoon as ever. Okay, the statue cracked. Okay, so I believe where we left this off, we fought the Heartless one. It didn't go great. I think we spent a long time wandering around here, and that's okay. I think we did kill all the snails, though. Getting scared. Okay, let's start off by poking at the Heartless one and seeing how we get on against her. Because we really need a game plan here because she's just been wiping us out so hard. Thank you so much for picking up a t-shirt from iPatchWolves.com. Appreciate it. Pray for the new gods. Huh. Did I not? Maybe I haven't done this yet? I've done 6 complete runs and have left 2. Doing the last 2 on Masco mode, it sucks. Thank you for getting me into this game with your video. No problem at all, my friend. Thank you. Oh, this is the wrong one, right? It's the other one we're looking for. Here we go. Oh, I just must have forgot to get it. That's so weird. Oh my god, a death mask. Where? Well, that's gonna be a problem. What? Where's the death mask? Was there actually a death mask? Death mask was right behind you. The fuck it was! Hang on. There is a little bit of a shine on my screen. Let me adjust here a little bit. There wasn't a death mask. R.I.P. brother. So go left just before you teleported. This is fucking bullshit. There was no death mask, right? I did not hear him come out of the coffin. Okay. Okay, so that's bad. That's very bad. Um... Really? Not what I fucking needed right now. Kinda just wanted to go and fight the Heartless one. And not have to deal with a bunch of fucking bullshit! But it's fine. It's fine. Levi, little buddy, spike up. Every 2 weeks you forget about that death mask. Listen, I'm kind of dumb, okay? And I feel like if you haven't figured that out by now, look, you're the one with the problem, not me. Maybe some pet pills as well. Don't really want to waste a healing item on Marco. Okay, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. And her agility is 49. She does not need those small things amulets. Okay, we can do this. We can absolutely fucking kill this guy. This isn't even going to be hard. I am fully confident that we're going to KO this guy immediately. I'm even going to glass shard his ass twice. That's hopefully a stun. Nothing. Nothing. Death Mask was blinded. His eyes are bleeding. Fuck yes. Get him, boys. And also Olivia. And also Karen. Light work. Light work. Nothing. Okay, Levi did lose an arm, which has left him completely armless. That's not super. But that's okay, because we don't need Levi. Boom. Dead. Killed his ass. Okay, let's give this another shot. Okay, it's time to do some research. Can we set her on fire? Yes, a little. Can we crit her out of existence? Let's Let's just see how tough you really are. Fuck, man. She is so difficult. Okay. I think we maybe need to concentrate on actually just staying alive for a little bit with her, because right now she just wipes us out so fast. But you need more arms. Do I, though? And yeah, I know the coffin that guy comes out of, so I know to avoid that. It's that one. So we're just gonna go around it. Oh, we got some shit here. Hell yeah. No, it's not down there. Shit, I think it's... Well, there he is. No thank you. No thank you. Not interested. Please leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't come near me. I don't want to engage. I do not consent to this interaction. I am not willing to engage with you on any level. Please go away. Please go away. I don't want to do this. You are not a friend of mine. I do not want to engage. There we go. There we fucking go. See, guys, if you just talk to people and you just give them a chance, they'll show you that they're not bad people. They'll be like, okay, that's fine. I don't need to have, you know, I can leave you alone. I don't think this is the right one. That dude's just chill as fuck. He didn't care. Is that the right one? Shit. Okay, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for any of this bullshit. Fucking dickhead. So I have escape plans, so I should be able to escape a fair bit. But at some point, he will fuck up my shit. Come on. Come on. Got him. Okay. So the plan is to grab the locket and get out of here, because I think there's some shit I'm going to have to do before I'm ready for her. Go, go, go. We are gone. Is this all happening because you forgot to take the locket when you released her, John? Listen, talented Plata, we're not into... maybe you're new to these streams, okay? We're not into blaming people here. Nothing is anyone's fault, okay? Is it my fault? Is it perhaps the stream chat distracting me in a moment of important gameplay? There's no way to tell. There's no way to tell. So, to answer you, no, it's not specifically because of that. And I want to say as well, another person at Anime North once again described me as a fail streamer. And I felt bad for that person because they're clearly confusing me with another streamer who I don't know. But, I mean, if you ever watch these streams, I mean, the idea that I'm a fail streamer, I mean, come on, like, what? I mean, it's not... You know. Okay. So it occurs to me, chat, that I will need certain... Okay. I want to pose the chat a moral question, okay? And it's one that I think has stumped people for a long time. Is it which is more evil? To take the life of another, or to know that by not taking the life of another, you never reach your full potential? Okay, which of those two things is more evil? Which one? And I'm not going anywhere with this. I'm not setting up a bit. I'm not doing anything. It's just if you could murder someone, but their life could contribute to the greater good, is it not the moral thing to do? To make sure that their life is used well. Chat. Griffith was always wrong. It's not the same as Griffith. With Griffith, he sacrificed the lives of his friends to reach his end goal. And with me, it's more like... You see, morality is so complicated. It's strange, and there's gradients, and philosophy, and just all kinds of stuff. I'm a philosopher. Taking life is the more evil. Potentially, taking the life is more evil. Potential has no inherent value. Okay, you know what? I don't believe you're a philosopher. Socrates. Fuck, that is a philosopher name. But let's just talk about it. You know, like, okay, if you could take someone's life, and their life could be channeled into something bigger, I think you have a moral obligation to do that, right? Surely I can't be alone on this. Is it fine to sacrifice contestants? I'm not sacrificing anyone. People are getting all bent out of shape and silly. No. No, that's not what I'm doing in a traditional sense. But no, like if chat genuinely says like no, it's wrong to kill people, then yeah, no, I won't do it. I just won't sacrifice anyone. I'll find another way to reach my goal. No problem. Yeah, like I don't even care. It's cool. No. John, you're sounding like a real supervillain here. Azarian, I think you might be confusing me with a different streamer. No, it's not in the hotel. Although we didn't go here yet. Oh shit, no, we totally have. Oh god, I love the music here so much. I think... That scared the shit out of me. Okay. So that is not the kind of circle we're looking for. So I think the only kind of circle we can do here is an Almer circle or a God of Fear and Hunger circle. And we're not going to do the Almer because it doesn't really serve any point right now. So God of Fear and Hunger. So we can come back and use this as a save point whenever we want, but we don't need it right now. Okay, let me do a little research here. Because I need to know where the different... So we need to find the asymmetric circle, which you can do with Grogeroth, Sylvian, and Venushka. There are 4 asymmetric blank circles and 5 asymmetric circles with pre-made drawings, making a total of 9 circles with each specific. So this one in the woodman's house, which we've used. This one in the mayor's manor. I think maybe we haven't used the one in the mayor's manor. And there's one, oh, there's one in the orphanage, and it's Grogeroth. Interesting. But for now, let's check out the one in the mayor's manor. That's going to be a little bit of a walk, but it's okay. We can just hang out with each other, chat. Chat, which of the Fear and Hunger gods is John going to fail to? Come on, Grindstone Cowboy! Fucking shit I take from this chat. Alf Rules, thank you for the super chat. Hello, Super Eyepatch Wolf. Would you have a rap battle with me? Okay, I start. Hello, Eyepatch Wolf. I am gonna win you Raw like the WWE. You talk in your videos that suck. I don't know if I can rap. Hey, Alf Rules. Try to engage me in a battle. About to make you and your family look like fools. Well, I think it's fair to say I just fucking obliterated that guy in rap. So sorry about that. I'm sorry that you spent money on being utterly annihilated. But you know, if let that be a lesson to the rest of you. Yep. No, chat. It's a decisive victory. Stop. He's already dead. Kendrick's sweating right now. I bet he is. I bet he is. You know, I'm just gonna say it. I never got my flowers for my name's Big Jacket Weather. I'm the Emperor of Dublin. When I lose my temper, the bodies started doubling. Dublin? With the Dublin? Guys, come on. Like, what the are we pretending? That wasn't the sickest shit imaginable? The culture wasn't ready for that one, you think? Same problem with my entire life. I'm just too real. Okay, where is the circle in here? Is it up near the priest? I think maybe we avoided the priest because he killed us earlier in the game. Oh no, we killed his ass. Okay. Okay. Your failure with Rogroth has increased. Okay, guys, listen. Listen. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna do what people think I'm going to do. Okay, nothing bad's about to happen. It's don't freak out, everyone. Don't freak out. I'm going to explain what I'm about to do, and once I do, people are going to feel so silly for even suspecting that anything bad is going to happen. Okay, I am going to kill Levi and sacrifice him to Grogroth. Yeah. So, whatever weird other stuff people were thinking, it's not that. But it is this. Okay, there we go. So, you know, I'm pretty sure he was a doppelganger. Guys, what do we think? I am nearly certain that Levi was a doppelganger. I just took him out, saved us all a lot of trouble, and I'm glad, because what I was worried about was that he was going to hurt the other members of the party. And so I had to make a tough call. You know, I was like, Levi's a doppelganger. He's going to hurt Olivia, first of all, who there is no one in this world I care about more than Olivia. I'll tell you that right now. And, you know, I wanted I wanted to protect my friends. I wanted to protect my friends. I'm like the characters from High School Musical in that we're all in this together. Okay? And sometimes when you're the leader, when you're someone that people look to, you really need to kind of think about how much you care about the people around you. And for me, my biggest weakness, my biggest failure is that I care too much. And I'll admit it. Like, I'm admitting it right now. Like, I'll be completely open with it. I care too much about my friends, and it causes me to do maybe well, not even silly. Just it causes me to just to get passionate, you know. John, you're bleeding, lol. Not anymore. Ha! Take that, stream delayed chat. You look like a fool! Right, now you're gonna want to say that you're against war and famine. Okay, guys, you know, I don't mind being the one to take a stand here and just say it, alright? I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. Listen, let me straighten this out. Okay, check this. Watch it. Watch. I don't like war. And I don't think people should go hungry. How many of your other fucking streamers would be terrified to come on the internet with that kind of take? Probably all of them. All of them, right? And I'm just willing to say it because I'm real. I ain't scared of the government. John, you're pushing the envelope. I know I'm pushing the envelope. And you think I'm done? Do you actually think I'm done? Okay, I can say more. Okay, check this shit. Disease? I don't like it. I don't think it's a good thing. That one streamer who's too woke. Vegeta voice. I'm not a big fan of the government. Okay, where are we going? We are going to the orphanage. Actually, let's go get a little health back. What happened to our heroin addict bird? I killed him. So there's no real point to fighting this thing except we're just using the Leechmonger ring to get Karen's health back. That's it. This thing can attack us once per turn. It'll take away a few mind points. We'll heal it with the abundance of alcohol we have. And then Karen will attack it twice per turn. Hopefully critting once and getting pretty much all her health back. Folks, not to spoil, but has John discovered the ability of journalist experience yet? I don't think I have discovered whatever that is. I hate fighting these things. These things, they're just never worth it to fight because they just move so slowly, so they're easy to avoid. But if you do get in a fight with them, you can lose limbs, and they can also summon a Bobby, which will fuck you up so bad, so I just avoid them. Same with these things. Like, I could kill them, but there's just shit. There's just shit in this game that, like, it's not worth the fight. And I believe this ritual circle is up the very top. Oh, jeez, that's Black Caleb. I was like, what the fuck is that for a second? Guys, I've run the tests and I got some bad news. We got another doppelganger in our party. I feel bad about this. It sucks. I hate it. But it's Olivia. Turns out Olivia is... I forgot that when you unequip her wheelchair, she crawls on the ground. You know what, Olivia? You can have your wheelchair back. That's okay. I need her abilities. But I thought we were in this together. We are, buddy. We are in this together. There. One clean swoop. What the fuck happened, Marco? Why is he on the ground? Weird. John, stop being a prick and play nicely with your friends. Listen, people have been saying that to me my whole life. If it didn't work for them, it ain't working for you. Who could have done this? Well, Marco, we've had to do some tough things, but if one thing's for sure, it's that there's going to be no one else needlessly sacrificed. And that's for damn sure. I don't think we can, but I want to see if we can use the Venushka ritual circle. Marco's just groveling at your feet so you don't ruthlessly murder him like the others. I should probably feed him because he's about to starve to death. For For once, this game is about to live up to its namesake. Oh, weird. So he crawls on his hands when he's really hungry. No, there's something we can do. Okay. Now, I think the best thing to do is for us to go find a ritual circle, or not a ritual circle, even a means to level up. But we also gotta craft a bunch of shit. Okay, we gotta go dump all our heads in one of the pools. I know where we can do that. And then we gotta go craft a bunch of, and then use those abilities against the Heartless one. I think that's how we gotta play this. Damn it. Shit, I think we'll just run. Come on, get out of there now. There we go. You know, in the Fear and Hunger 2 video, I had an entire paragraph written about this song. And I cut it because it just was not good enough. And it slowed down the video. This game may not have the best graphics, but the sound is chef's kiss. Yeah, I agree. Like, I do think it has good graphics. Like, I think its visuals do the job you want them to do. But no, it's not like a stunning looking game. But I don't know if it being stunning looking would make it better. You know what I mean? Will you upload that segment by its own or some other rework? No, because it wasn't good enough, and it wouldn't be meaningful separated from the larger whole. So that bit is just going to be lost to time. And the thing, I rewrote the section maybe 4 or 5 times before cutting it, and I just could not make it work. But that's okay, because sometimes you just gotta cut shit. Like, I know this doesn't make sense if you've never, like, worked on YouTube stuff before. You guys would have enjoyed the video less if that section was in there. Because, like, a video has to move. You know, it has to have, like, be paced and be tight and be, like, interesting for people to consume. I imagine there are many bits lost to time. Oh, you don't even know. You don't even know. One of my favorite sections ever was a section dissecting the cover of the Secret of Mana video game, but it didn't really add that much to the game, to the video, and I had to cut it. So there is that. So, okay, it's not this one I'm looking for. I'd watch all this shit loosey goosey, by the way. So I know a lot of you would watch it, you know, but I feel like if that stuff was left in the video, and if so, like, believe it or not, I really try and not waste your time. And I know that sounds insane considering so many of my videos are fucking like, you know, 2 hours or whatever, but it's really important to me that like you're having a good time for as much of that video as possible. And I feel like anything that doesn't hit a certain standard, it's just gotta go. And so if you're watching Super Eye Patch Wolf, I want you to be having fun. Now look, I'll be real, regular Eye Patch Wolf, what fucking ever. I'll throw anything on there. I mean, to a point. But it's important for me that the Super Eye Patch Wolf videos are like, they are always making a point or doing something at least kind of fun. I feel like that's why we're willing to watch 2 hour videos. We know every minute will be worth our time. Yeah, I think I've been calling you Caddis for like 2 years. Yeah, Cadical. Maybe it's a different person, I don't know. But like that's kind of the point. Like if you watch a Super video, I want you to feel like, oh, John has really thought about every single fucking second of this video. And maybe I won't agree with what John's saying, or maybe I might even think it's like a bad video, but I know John thought about it, you know? I know it's considered. I think that's not actually going to lead to any more upgrades. So we have 26 soul stones, and if we just had one more soul stone shard, just one more, we could get another soul stone. Now, what do we need for a soul stone shard? Chat, can anyone remind me what makes for soul stone shards? Where do you get them? How do you do that again? Anyone? Nothing? Nobody knows? Brazilian Panzer head. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, you get them from trading heads. Wait, chat. Are you guys suggesting that I kill Marco for a single soulstone shard? I'm gonna be real with you guys. That's fucked up for you to suggest that. Like, I'm kind of appalled. You know, I always like to believe that like I have a cool chat. I have a fun, you know, fun community. And for you guys to suggest that it's disappointing. It's deeply disappointing. And, you know, now... It's like... It's like for you to even put that energy out there, I just feel bad, you know, because Marco he's one of my favorite characters in Fear and Hunger. But I mean, you guys are so insistent that this is the only way. This is the only way to get that Soulstone Shard. Even though I feel like there has to be another way. We could just find another enemy. You know, we could just kill one more enemy and not do this and save our boy. And it's just sad. It's just extremely sad. And I don't know why you guys felt that this was like an appropriate solution. I'm appalled, personally. Personally appalled, morally appalled, philosophically appalled. But it's like you guys just will not drop this thing about killing Marco and sacrificing his skull for a measly Soulstone Shard. You just won't leave it alone. You know, you just talk and talk. You're just at me to do this, and I'm appalled. I'm genuinely appalled and disappointed. You know, guys, disappointed. I mean, me and you, I feel like we rap. You know, we're honest with each other. We're open. We're a good community. We support one another no matter what you are, no matter where you've been, where you come from. It's all good. Final Gamer community. We leave each other open. And for this violence to creep into that community, it so fine. Fine. I wish one other person had just come up with anything that wasn't this, because this sucks. This is hard. This is sad. Okay, before I do this, is there a single person in chat who doesn't want me to murder Marco? Is that really what we've come to? Just one. If one person says that says to not murder Marco, I won't do it. I won't do it at all. Man. Not even one single person. That's bleak, guys. That's really bleak. Actually, you know what? Full camera for this one. No. Okay, I'll leave it. Oh, Marco, buddy. It's over. If one single person had stood up for him, this wouldn't have happened. So, yeah, exactly. From Earn789, society is so morally bankrupt these days. You know, we started this stream because I wanted to defeat the Heartless one. And it's just a shame I didn't realize that the real Heartless one was in my audience the entire time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do I deserve some kind of streamer award for delivering that last line the way I did? I mean, absolutely. Am I gonna get it? Probably not. Probably not. Anyway, we don't really need another soulstone shard, so it's fine. We can just leave it. Best thing to do right now, I guess, move time forward and start leveling up and see where we can get to. I'm looking at the Heartless one right now from Tim in Space. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's look at... Okay, this is more like it. Okay, we want pheromones. We want blood golem. We have Spice Forge. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Black smog, hurting, poison tip, toxicology, black orb. We basically want every single bonus we can get. That's gonna make us stronger. Sorry, masturbation. Yes, masturbation is a skill in this game, just as it is in real life. Mind capacity plus 25. That sounds good. Loving whispers would be good, but I don't think there's any way we can, unless. If we use masturbate, will that increase our affinity with Sylvian? I thought for a second that skill was slow masturbation, not slow metabolism. I'm glad that I now realize that's not what it is. Um, it does. Huh. Hmm. So to get that, yeah, I don't know how to get that actually. Maybe actually, I think that's what's her name? I talked about her in the video. I'm blanking on her name. Maria Stalker. Uh, her, that one. John be like, "Do I masturbate?" Samari. Yeah, that's Samari's tree, right? So I'd have to kill Samari to get that. But that would raise my ranking with Sylvian, which would let me get Loving Whispers, which would be massively fucking helpful. So I think maybe that's what I do. I hope Samari gets a lot of content / playable in the update, which is coming any day now. That's right, chat. Any day now. Let's just keep believing. Okay, let's go to the church and kill Samari. God damn, we're gonna have that fucking zombie dude still. Okay, let's sort ourselves out with Spice Forge. So for now, oh, I always forget which is which here. I think green is first. Red is strong. And blue is twice. Is that it? I guess we'll find out. You can check your skills to confirm. Um, Blood Golem first, surely. Yes, when we get... yeah, you're right. I was going to say yes when we get to the Heartless one, but no, you're right. Oh, but now that we have the botanism stuff, we can actually go do some shit. We can actually get a lot of items in the forest. That's where we restored our limbs. But yeah, no, Samri is the next is the next step once we pick up some forest items. Some people in the chat are asking what happened to my party members. You're not gonna fucking believe this. all doppelgangers. Every single one of them. Which I was shocked about, personally. But they're gone now, thank the heavens. We were lucky that some resourceful members of chat were like, John, watch out! Doppelgangers! And I dealt with them. So because we have all the bonus abilities from Olivia, we can now just kind of pull up a bunch of weeds and make them super useful. Okay, so you want to have... Hopefully now we are strong enough to basically just kill everything. But we'll see. I would still like a Maria engrave. That's one thing we did not get. But, we'll see. Because we would have... Maria's not in the bookshop, and I don't think she's in the mayor's mansion. And I think that means that she might have disappeared from the game at this point. It turns out you were the Heartless one after all. My Miss One, you hear that, chat? Getting called out by My Miss One for all being the Heartless one. Popo Music, thank you for the subscription. Cruz Dominguez 5245. Can't wait to see post-divorce John. Hey, no. My wife's cool. I like her. We have fun. Had to tell the PlayStation story together in front of like a room of fucking 200 people. It was pretty good though. That was a great panel. Anyone who was at my panel at Anime North, thank you for coming. That felt like a special panel. That felt like the kind of panel where recreating that is impossible. And it doesn't mean we won't have good panels again in the future. It just meant it felt like that one hit. You know, that felt like a really, really just good panel. Great audience, great questions. Just, yeah, it was fun. I genuinely hope that John goes through all this friend murder and still gets killed in 2 turns. You hope that because you're a bad person, Johnny Worldbeater. And I don't have any issue saying it. You know, I think you look at what I'm capable of and you lament the fact that you are not, and that you could never go to the depths that I do to achieve my goal. I nearly walked into some motherfucking bear traps there. Okay, same deal here. I don't want to piss off the Death Mask. I really don't want to piss off the Death Mask. I don't want to fight it. I just want to warp. Was Death Mask down here? I think it was. Okay. That's why I didn't hear the coffin open the first time, because the Death Mask was already free. That's why I didn't hear it. Okay, I should be able to kill Samari without too much trouble here. Agility at 16 means I should... yeah, I should be fine. I should be fine. kind of feel like taking some pep pills, but no, I won't. I'll leave it. Although, what else am I going to use them for? Do I have enough pep pills? Yes, I do. I'm okay. I don't need to use, like, full-on heroin for this bit, but... yeah. Sweet. Come on, destroy, destroy. Yes! Oh, God, yes! Okay, this thing is a pain because it can, it does cast hurting with both arms. I just reflected the hurting back at it with my beheaded wizard because I'm a goddamn genius. And I really want to kill that fucking arm as quick as I can. There we go, that's one arm down. I don't care if you attack my meat puppet. I'm gonna kill this ghoul real quick. Oh, we are in fucking flying form. We are going to demolish. We are going to demolish the Heartless one. This is like sad. This is going to be brutal. Boom. No trouble at all. Easiest shit in the world. What's next? Heartless one literally stands no chance at all. I have such a crazy fucking build going. I didn't even take my heroin. Okay? Okay, now let's get out of here without pissing off that guy. Okay, so now... now we need to go... okay, now we need to go... I don't want to spend another... I don't want to make it nighttime because then we'll be completely fucked. So now we need to go back to the Hexen in East Preeville. So for this, we're gonna have to learn... for this, we're gonna have to learn masturbation. Then we're gonna have to use that ability. And then we are going to get a little favor with Sylvian from that. Then we're going to learn Loving Whispers from that. Then we're going to pair that with our powerful spice. Or maybe our double spice. Yeah, maybe double spice. And then anytime the Heartless one does literally anything to us, we're going to heal up straight away. And she's completely fucked. Where am I going? What am I doing? hope you guys realize that you're at like a pay-per-view event, the final gamer versus the Heartless one last time. This is going to be in... Do you guys remember the time that Muhammad Ali fought Superman? This is way bigger than that. You guys remember that, right? You remember that random comic from like the 70s? Right? Guys? Guys? I remember I was there for it. Thank you, Finexeril. Please save anywhere, though. I will save before we fight. But it's okay. Like, right now, there's nothing in this world that can hurt me. Like, even a death mask... If a death mask attacked, we'd be fine. And the only death mask left is in the basement of the church. We're not going back there. There's nothing that can really do anything against me at this point, and I'm including the Heartless one in that. Mad Perrier TV, thank you for the subscription. Cruz Dominguez, isn't Levi a child? I don't know why that's relevant. Mr. Devilfish Doodler, first time catching a stream. Here's for quality content and a stream, dude. Keep being a peach and keep absolutely killing it, Mr. iPatchel, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope people are enjoying the stream. I know I am. So now we are going... Yeah, we're going up here. Okay, there are some beetle dudes up here that I don't want to deal with. But the main reason I don't want to deal with them is just because it takes ages to kill them, and they will just poke you over and over and over, and you lose a lot of health. I just don't want to deal with those fucking assholes. So I'm not gonna. There they are. Now this, I think it's in here. Okay. Okay, look, chat, don't freak out. It's on a ritual circle. So I gotta do it on a Sylvian ritual circle. Okay, okay. I know where we can find one of those. We're probably gonna have to go to the Sylvian circle and then come back here, unfortunately. Look, no one said my streams are quick. Sylvian, where are you? I'm coming in! The person made a funny joke and it distracted me. Mods, have them banned. Gotta go to the forest circle, gotta go to the Jorkin circle in the forest, John. So, you know, like the old kind of thing of like there being porn in the forest? I'm curious. I think I was playing Mixtape and they were talking about this, and that's like this common urban legend. How many people knew of actual porn in the forest? Because I did. I knew a spot. Eyepatch Wolf, what is the most controversial take? Which is the piece of art? Which is the piece of art your opinion is the most different from than other people? Oh man. I mean, there's lots. I think most of my really hot takes are just thinking that certain pieces of art are like fine as opposed to amazing. You know? Um I think Gurren Lagann is fine. I think Nier Automata is fine. Um Okay, here's a controversial one in wrestling that will only piss off a tiny fraction of the audience. Um, Macho Man Randy Savage versus Steamboat is not that good. It's like an okay match with a fun pace that has 4 hip tosses and ends in a roll up. It's not that good. Nah, we're going to the forest. We're going to the forest. Was there a quicker way of getting there? I'm still reeling from things being fine. Yeah, Shovel Knight. I don't like Shovel Knight. I don't think that's a very good video game. People love it. I do not. That said, I'm really excited to play Mina the Hollower. I think Invincible is bad. Sure. I would not have that take. But yeah, I could understand someone thinking Invincible is bad. I think if certain parts of that show grate against you, it's not going to be an enjoyable time. I was just thinking about how much I enjoy Hollow Knight compared to Shovel Knight. Hollow Knight, fucking phenomenal game. I feel like I think Hollow Knight is as good as people think Hollow Knight is, but also as good as people think that Shovel Knight is. But like, here's the thing: like, I don't feel a need to like defend those positions or like argue with people. You know. Okay, thank you, Dark Cocoon. Okay, now our affinity with Sylvian has increased. We can learn Loving Whispers. In fact, we can probably go to the orphanage and also master. You know, sometimes the game makes you say things and you don't Please don't clip that. Please don't clip that. It's already clipped, isn't it? Phoenix Rail, maybe the orphans are all in their 30s. Hi there, first time catching one of your streams. Oh, no. And I'm loving it. Have you ever played Lobotomy Corporation? If so, what are your thoughts on it? I'd love to see you give it a try. I have never played it. It is one of my most requested games. We will give it a shot at some point. Okay, guys, look, I need every advantage against the Heartless one I can get, okay? That's all this is. That's all it is. Let's fucking chill. Fucking game. How are my supplies? Ah, yeah. Okay, loads of food. And I have a Betel Stone for mine shit if I need it. So I think I'm alright. Also loads of beer. Decent bit of wine. Decent bit of lavender. Okay, what can we make? Oh, this is all new. Huh. Condensed hemlock. Cool. Also known as the stinging needle, the leaves and the stem have many hollow stinging hairs that cause a mild pain if touched. The hairs won't cause any real damage, but they irritate quite a bit. Interesting. Lobco definitely isn't for everyone, but it has the same kind of janky indie keep trying till you succeed vibe that Hunger does. That sounds good. Those condensed nestles will help the masturbation session. Oh, God, fucking damn. You know, chat, if we could keep things PC here, that's generally what I go for. I've always been like outspoken about how I want my Fear and Hunger streams to be something that you can watch with your 4-year-old. I've always that's always been something that I've been said very vocally in these streams. And so if we could keep the blue material out, please, that'd be great. Thank you. You know, I never knew the point of masturbation, but now I do. It's to get extra points with Sylvian. Don't clip it. Don't. No. Fucking. Truth nuke. I do feel like Karen doing this outside the priest's office would piss him off, and that makes me happy because fuck that guy. Hi there, first I catch you. Okay. My hot take about recent superhero shows like Invincible The Boys that I don't want to watch them just because I don't like how nothing the superhero outfits are. Yeah, I kind of get that. Okay, now we gotta go all the way back to the Hexen. And then we gotta save, and then we are ready to take on the Heartless one for real this time. in front of Olivia. Listen, I wasn't happy about that either. Okay, I felt bad. But again, chat, I am painting a grand tapestry. Okay, this is going to be an epic showdown, the likes of which none of you have ever seen. I am going to curb stomp the Heartless one out of this reality. And it's going to be beautiful. Alf rules. Would you make a video about my life? You can call it the third cruelest video game. I'll sure think about it, Alf. God damn it, I still didn't open this gate. My miss one. Karen will do anything for an article. Anything! That would make quite the headline. So now, hit up the Hexen, save, kill the Heartless one. That's all there is to this. That's all we need to worry about. We're going to be great. We're going to be fine. There's absolutely nothing to be afraid of. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. But do we save? We do save. We will save. We shall save. Don't worry, chat. God damn it. How does the time mechanic work in this? Buddy, I have a great video for you called The Second Cruelest Video Game, which will explain exactly how the time mechanic works. Fuck. Okay. Now with our new Sylvian enabled powers. I was hoping we'd be able to get... Okay, that's pretty good. And we could get Black Orb. Not really much of a point. I feel like this is good. feel like maybe we've got what we're gonna get out of most shit. Any fire magic? Well, we can use murky vials, so we should be okay there. Okay. Now time to save. Then finally time to kill this fucking asshole. I think the best place to save... I think we hadn't used the bookshop yet, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, nice. Lucky coin, very good. We haven't actually been here yet. Nice. Oh, this is the graveyard place, yeah. There's actually a battle background for this area. Even though I'm not seeing a whole lot of enemies. Cool, now we can get in through there. But this is not the part of the city we want to be in yet. Yeah, no, it's not. Back the other way. Don't you like just vibing here, chat? Just us chilling on this Friday afternoon. Me pretending that all my problems don't count. You pretending that all your problems don't exist. And we form this little symbiotic relationship where nothing really matters. And I'm not even talking about you watching the VOD. You didn't show up on time. You don't get to feel that way. I'm talking about my buddies right here live. All 876 of them. Which is actually kind of a low number. Fuck! Which I contribute to Mina the Hollower. But that's okay. We'll get the others back next week.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Ugh. Whoopkins, thank you for the subscription. I never played Fear and Hunger. Should I? Do you want to? If you think it looks fun, you should absolutely play it. If you do not, there's probably a lot of other things that also will look fun to you that you might have more time with. Fear and Hunger is great. You just have to be willing to like spend some time with it and learn its rules. Once you do that, you're gonna like it's engaging and it's interesting, but you are gonna have to go through about 12 hours of just eating shit before you get to that point. That's not me saying it takes 12 hours to like be good. It's good like immediately. It's just gonna be hard. Okay, we can now take that, head all the way back to the circle in the village, and we're good.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
I guess just to say, like, if people are hoping for a big, like, climactic showdown, I am going to walk in and I am going to stomp her to fucking death in, like, 2 turns. So, yeah, just, that's what's about to happen. Like, if you're basing your whole Friday around this big epic fight, this ain't going to be that. This is going to be a slaughter. So, just to warn you. I always get confused about which house it is. I don't think it's this one. no, I don't think it is, yet I continue for some reason. Oh, another ritual circle here. This one is actually closer. Doesn't really matter. Same house again. Cool. Brazilian Panzer. I've started playing after watching the second Cruel's video game and have had many instances where I'd normally be very frustrated, but since I knew what I was getting into, it was actually pretty fun. Yeah, I will say, like, I did write those videos specifically to try, like, to help, to, like, enhance the enjoyment of people and make it so, like, oh, no, I see what is fun about this. And the cruelty is a part of it, you know? Like, I didn't want to make those videos like, isn't this fucked up? It's like, no, there's fun shit here, and if you're willing to spend time with it, you too can have the fun shit. Okay, let's do this. Let's all, because I know she can decrease your speed, so let's pound some pep pills as well. Just get crazy speed going. 42 speed, good fucking luck. I think that actually might mean that we don't need the small things amulet. I know she can cut off our arms, and I don't want that. We still have a huge speed advantage like this. I think this is the way to go. Yes, I think it is. Let's see if we can make anything else useful. We already got murky vials. We got the condensed hemlock. Okay, let's... Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, no. Okay, yeah, it's loving whispers we want. So I don't think rot is going to do much good here. And I think that's it. Does rot affect the Heartless one? I wonder. I mean, we could try and find out. Yes, it does. Okay, so we are going to want to fire off a rot, but I think it's more important that we get the blood golem established. Okay, I think that's it. I think this is it. Oh, here we go. this one. Who dared to summon me? Ha, you actually wish to challenge me? Silly human. You better make this worth my time. So this is it. This is the last fucking thing I have left to do in this game. And when I beat her, I can finally go back to streaming other fucking video games. Okay, so first of all, pheromones on our blood golem so she doesn't target us. He actually hits alright. Blood golem lost his left arm. Okay, he's become averse to light. Let's just see how tough you really are. Come on, live, live, live. Yes! Okay, she's doing all kinds of wild shit to him. So, first off, loving whispers to blood golem. And let's nail her with a murky vial. Boom. Okay. He hits her. Shite. Okay, now she's coming after me. Not a problem. Okay, now she's hitting me with the blood rose vials. That's really fucking bad. I still have my extra turn though, so it's okay. Okay, I need to rev up to revive my blood golem. You already summoned the blood golem. Oh! Bollocks! Ah! Well, that was kind of... I'm not going to say that was my whole plan. Jesse Elliott, we wanked in an orphanage for this. Okay, what do we got? Okay, raw. No, okay, that's not gonna do any good right now. We need to get our defenses up ASAP. Empress Flora, thank you for the gift subs. That is incredibly generous. A Trub Justice, womp womp. Okay, well that's not necessary. Okay, people don't need to be doing the subscription sound for Mondo Cool, okay? That's not what this is. I'm still in this. It's on fire, okay?
That's right, boys. Mondo Cool.
Dense blue, condensed lavender. Okay. Maybe I should have been using healing items.
That's right, boys. Mondo Cool.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough Mondo Cools.
That's right, boys. Mondo Cool.
Okay, can we glass her? No.
Mondo Cool.
Okay, you know, I'll admit it. That didn't go like I wanted. Um, but it doesn't mean
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
it doesn't mean I failed. No,
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
that's not what it means at all. This opponent
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
has pushed me to my limit in a way that nothing has in a long time on these streams.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
And I think it means I have to do something that I promised you all I would not do again. I have to go somewhere that I swore I was done with. I know some of you don't know what I'm talking about. And I know that the OGs do. Let me just... That's right. If the Heartless one is truly so powerful, then let's them see them compete with this! That's right! I have gone into gamer mode, meaning my gaming ability has increased by a full 4%! So, I am dead serious here. This is not kayfabe. This is not pretend. Gamer mode has never failed. In the history of any stream I have ever done, I have activated gamer mode and scored absolute victory 100% of the time. That is about to happen again. Genuinely, I'm not even joking here. Every time I have ever used gamer mode in the history of these streams, it has worked. It has proven successful. This time will be no different. God, I can just feel it. Even look at how I'm moving. Look at how I'm moving through the world, chat. I'm 4% better at this game than I was a minute ago. I did just go the wrong way, but fuck me, I'm just overflowing with power.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Gamer mode activated. Thank you, Miyuritari. I appreciate it. Thank you, Grand Dream, for the gift subs.
Mondo cool.
Chat, you don't even need to subscribe, although you can if you want, because I do like money. But just raise your palms to the air. Send me your gamer energy. Let us finish this battle together. This is it. Oh, I've missed this feeling. This gamer feeling.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
I haven't used Final Gamer mode in like 2 years because I haven't needed it. And now we're back and I do need it again.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
But like an old friend, she returns to me, the gamer mode.
That's right, boys.
Thank you, chat.
Mondo cool.
I don't really know the lore. How did this boss named Juan lose their heart? No, it's you don't understand. You don't understand what's just happened. So I'm actually, like, again, I just want to stress here, I am dead serious. Final Gamer Mode has never failed. I have never lost to anything in Final Gamer Mode. Even Kathy. And so if that happens, I'm not gonna. It's actually, God, I'm so hopped up on gamer juice. I'm just going the wrong way. I'm slipping and sliding. I'm trying. This is like when Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 and he's like trying to figure out how it works because it's so fucking powerful. Was it this way? You can run Heartless 1, but only for so long. Okay, need to switch up a little here. Double rot. I just need regular rot, double Lovering Whispers. Yeah, and then once a turn, I just need to be healing my blood golem for all it's worth. Pheromones, I can't remember what the blue one does. I think it's cast twice. I guess I'll give that to Rot. It doesn't really matter too much. You are radiating so much aura, John. It's intimidating. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry that, like, I'm scary at the moment, and I'm sorry that, like, you know, people are just freaked out by how much power I'm outputting. This is the lowest I can do on gamer mode, okay? This is me trying to suppress my own ability on gamer mode. And I know that's scary, and I'm sorry, but this is what it takes to be the final gamer. John, there is a movie about you losing with gamer mode, and it was part of a live stream. I don't think that sounds right, Team Ghost Rider NYC. I don't think that sounds right at all. I think you might be thinking of a different streamer. It's happening a lot lately. Okay, so my tactic here is to... Can that heal? My tactic here is to inflict the Heartless one with as many status effects as possible while constantly healing my golem. I think that's the way this has to go. Faith! Thanks for being excellent. Thank you, Faith. Thank you for picking up some merch at eyepatchwolves.com. I appreciate it. The plan of do more damage than the opponent. Okay. Hunger is gone. Mind is at full. I think it's time. I think it's time. Heartless one, you better fucking run. Because the final gamer approaches! Okay, so straight away, I want to hit her with the condensed hemlock, I think. Does that do anything? Oh, I forgot to... Oh, fuck, I forgot to cast pheromones. Whoa! The condensed hemlock just hit her for 3,000 damage. Am I about to die? I have 6 health. I forgot to cast pheromones. 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 Okay. One more shot, and I am released from this fear and hunger prison forever. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. God damn it. God fucking damn it, I'm so cross. Just one more. One more shot and I can beat her. I can beat her, chat. I can definitely beat her. I can do this, okay? This isn't like it was last time. This is different. This is not a Dokapon. This is I will win. I'll win. I'll win. I had a perfect plan. Things just went off the rails a little bit. That's all. That's all. I can do this. I can make this happen. It's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be great. It's gonna be more than okay. It's gonna be everything. Everything is going to go right. I can do this. I can totally do this. Now let's get those pet pills into us as well. Now let's sort out our spice forge. Okay, all good, all good. Let's try this one last time. Wait. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So first off, pheromones on the blood golem. Nothing. He doesn't even feel it. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay, that's a huge amount of damage. And we're gonna heal him. And we're gonna use our mixed blue herbs. That was only 50 fucking damage. And it really needs to be more than that, because he's about to die. Fuck. Well, fucking bollock me sideways. I guess that's it. Okay, fuck it. All in on as much damage as possible. We have no other choice. Poison Hemlock the torso. Can we guard? Okay, that reflected back at her. And now my arm is gone. She's cut off my arm. I have nothing. That's how tough you really are. Spill the blood rose vines. And now she has wings. Now she has wings. Now she has wings, everybody. Guard? I mean, what else can I do? Oh, reflected back at her. That's good, mainly because it doesn't do the damage. Here comes the light. Okay, 28 damage, not that bad. Feather Rain. That's not the worst. I'll end this quick. Okay, Blood Rose Assault. This could kill us. We're nearly dead. The Blood Rose Vines. We are barely alive.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
I need to heal or I need to guard.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Heal again, but do I heal again or do I guard? Condensed blue. Guard for sure. Okay, I'm gonna guard. I'm gonna guard. Please, 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 please work. Okay, not bad. Ow. Okay, if she does Rose, we're dead. If she does the Rose, we're dead. Let's just see how tough. Okay, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're not surviving this.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Well, guys, we had a lot of fun on this stream, and we didn't beat the Heartless one again. I'd argue that we got some good hits in, though. Got some good hits in. So I will see you all next week. Same time, same place, where we'll try this fucking bullshit again. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Akalik, for the subscription. Thank you, Empress Flora. And thank you, everyone else who tossed Team Ghost Rider NYC, my miss, Faith. Don't forget to buy some t-shirts over at iPatchholes.com. A lot of good shit over there. And that's going to do it. Guys,